Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome on in. Hopefully, everybody's had a fantastic week. Alrighty, folks. We're down to 3 spots in our Topps baseball mixer. 2 Topps Chrome Megas and a Topps Archive signature. And I'm going to put a little bit of intrigue into those final 3 spots that we have on the board right now. If you go to TopShelfBreaks.com, you will notice that it says 1 VIP National Pack. 1 Topps VIP National Pack. We're going to change that up. We are going to move it to this. 1 Gold Panini VIP National Pack. So one of those spots in that Topps baseball mixer is going to win a Gold Panini VIP National Pack. So 3 spots left in that one. They are on the board. So that will be a part of our fun tonight. On top of all the other fun that we have, we've got Immaculate Football. It debuted yesterday. We've got 2 breaks of that on the board, and then everybody wins, and then 2 extra teams that are available as of right now. That is the Patriots and the Vikings. They are the big swingers in this one, $425 and $499. If you want to go after some J.J. McCarthy or some Drake May, those are the 2 teams that are left there on the board for that, along with 9 spots that exist in the EB Dub. So keep that in mind on there tonight. 9 spots there, 2 teams left. And if you buy one of those 2 teams, you also have a chance at picking up the Commanders as a freebie in that break, as we random off that team, one of the top teams in every single one of those breaks that we do. So lots of big football here tonight. Bears still getting their butts whooped by the Chiefs tonight? I think they are, if I had to guess. 20-3. That's a score. And Topps Finest Baseball, we got 7 spots left in that one. It's $35 a piece. And we're also going to update that one. So that one is also random. Let's see here. And we're going to put that National Gold VIP pack in the Topps Finest, too. I think that works. It's a good trade-off. Right? Right. See, Parent Died Drummer. Over on Instagram, if you're still watching with us, if you head over to topshelfbreaks.com, we have breaks available. So the 4 that you see here are a few of what we've got on the board. We've got Topps Baseball Mixer. That's probably the entry level that what we got there. It's $17.99. That's going to get you 2 teams in 2 megas of this Topps Chrome, and then we're also going to open 1 box of Archive Signatures. That's also going to be on the table here. This has 1 autographed card in it. And then the other thing that we're going to do in that break is also random all the teams. So we use random.org. We'll random all the teams together, or all the people that bought in, and then one person is also going to win a 2025 National Panini VIP Gold Pack. So we've got that on the board as well. That's our cheap break. We have 3 spots left in that one, so as soon as they fill out, we will rip it. We will rip it live here on the stream. We've got a lot of different things here tonight. We've got 2024 Panini Immaculate Football, so the big football release from Panini on the board as well. And then a single box of Topps Finest Baseball on the board, and that will also be randoming off one of these gold packs to 1 spot in that break too. So we've got some good stuff happening there, but topshelfbreaks.com is where you can find it, and then we'll ship your cards out to you afterwards, and that is it. Yep, so we'll open all these boxes, and you'll be assigned teams. So for this one specifically, where we have the 3 boxes, you'll be assigned 2 teams. So any cards that are a part of those 2 teams will be shipped to you. So there's 14 spots in this mixer, or 15 spots, excuse me. So every spot gets 2 teams, and we tier it. So you have the top 15 teams in terms of the sought-after value, and then you have the bottom 15 teams. So you'll get 1 from each tier. And then, like I said, we'll open up all the boxes. All the cards that are of those teams will be shipped to you. So essentially what you're doing, like, I mean, for this box specifically here, like, so like the Topps Archive Signatures, this retails for $120. Each of these chromes, I believe, is $60 or $70. So for $17.99, you're buying 2 teams. So you're buying a fraction of the break, essentially, is what happens. So, I mean, in theory, the more spots you buy, the more cards you'll end up getting. The higher likelihood you have a chance at getting a better card. Oh, we'll fill all the spots. We will keep things on the board until we fill everything. There will not be a point. We don't ghost fill spots. We will not sit here and say, oh, well, just to rip it, we're going to take the rest of the spots and hope for the best. We're not going to do anything like that because we want it to be fair. We want to make sure that our customers are the ones that are getting these spots. So, if it takes a second or two to fill, it takes a second or two. So we just sold another 2 spots here. So we're down to 2 on the Chrome Megas and Archives break. So there's 2 spots left there. 6 left in the Topps Finest break. So things will fill. Very rarely, but say at the end of tonight, usually we'll be here until about we'll call it probably 11 midnight, somewhere in that range. And so if something doesn't fill, we have a lot of spots left. We don't think it could fill. We will end up moving it to our next break night. So we break every Wednesday and Friday. So we'll push it to the next night. And in the 2 years that I've been here, we've never had a break get pushed more than one night. We will fill it. It's just, some things take a little bit more time than others, depending on price point, depending on demand, and everything else. It's like we've got some big ones on the board tonight. We've got, the Fanatics Under Wraps footballs. We've got a full 6-box case, and that's $295 a spot. So it's not for the faint of heart, but there's some really cool stuff in there, including Walter Payton footballs, which I would die to have a Walter Payton autographed football from the breaks on this. But a lot of cool different things in that set. So, we got something for everybody. And then we also do personal boxes here as well. So if you have any questions about what we might have in the shop, we'll open an entire box here for you and ship you everything in the box. So 2 spots left at $17.99 a piece. We got 2 Chrome Megas, a single Archive Signature Series box, and 1 spot's going to get this, a National VIP pack from the 2025 National from Panini. It's a pretty solid value, if I do say so myself. No, that's the difficult thing about this, Tyson. The two chats are separate, and it's because of the way that Instagram works that we can't put YouTube chat on Instagram and vice versa because it requires a separate stream key, which is really frustrating because you think, oh yeah, let's have everybody together and chat together and yada yada yada. So in these instances, not great. That we have these long conversations happening, and I gotta keep one side in the dark. All right, we're down to one spot on our 3-box mixer. 3-box mixer, Topps Chrome, Signature Archives, Culver's. You were eating Culver's? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I hear you. Nice. Is it just as beautiful in person? All right, the mixer has sold out. Let's get that one set up. We're going to get that one rolling here. Copy all of our names into a lovely randomizer. Oh, look at that. The Bears scored a touchdown. Who scored? What happened? I know it's only preseason, but, I'm going to be excited. Roma Dunze. All right. Roma Dunze scoring a tutty. Good stuff. Looks like it was the Roma Dunze show more than anything else. Well, at least they showed some life going into halftime. All right. Back on track. Time to talk baseball breaks. We've got Immaculate Football. Speaking of football, coming down to the wire, final few teams. If you want to get involved. That is false, sir. It was Caleb Williams. That is false. I will not appreciate the Caleb slander. All right, randomizer, here we go. Here's our 15 entries hanging out with us. Tier 1, Tier 2. We're going to randomize all the lists. Grand total of 10 times. Yeah, I don't want to... Austin, I don't want to think about the Chiefs starters. That didn't happen. Didn't happen if you don't talk about it. To be perfectly honest, though, like they kind of needed to be punched in the mouth. I think people got a little too cocky after last week. All right, here we go on the names. And Tyson down to Paul. Once and twice. There's everybody's teams. Let's get to ripping. Yeah, you did. I'm like, wow, they really did a great job randomizing these. All righty. Oh, did I mention that one of the megas is a Fanatics mega? Ta-da! All right. Here we go. We've got 3 boxes, 2 2025 Topps Chrome Megas, 1 standard, 1 Fanatics version, and 1 box of Topps Archives Signature Series active players. So we got at least 1 auto in this break, hopefully more than that. And then on top of everything else, we're also going to random 1 spot is going to get this, a 2025 National Panini VIP Gold Pack. So lots of stiff on the board here. There's all of our teams right over there to the right, every single spot, getting 2 teams in this break. So let's make it happen, Captain. Good luck, everybody. Time to rip. I feel, did we not pull an auto last time we opened a Fanatics box? I feel like we did. We'll take our time on these. We'll appreciate the cards for what they are. X-Fractor Andre Jimenez. Oh, see, Parent, you missed it? Oh. Carlos Rodriguez and Jurickson Profar. He's a Brave now. Did not know that. We got the Topps Finest break still on the board, so we got 1 other baseball break that's out there. Nice silver Juan Soto. Silver Wave Alex Bohm. Gordon Graceffo X-Fractor and Seiya Suzuki X-Fractor. Lots of X-Fractors. There are, I think, 10 in total in these boxes. Yeah, I can't remember if it was it might have been a personal for Carter. I think it might have been. I think you're right. Nick Sogard and a George Kirby silver. Isn't it? Oh, man, I loved that Jeremy Shockey card. I'm like, man, I couldn't stand him as a player, but boy, this card's pretty. Matt Olson X-Fractor and a Marcell Ozuna Hyper. Aaron Nola Wave, Yilber Diaz X-Fractor, and a J.P. Crawford silver. Last pack of our first Mega. Very nice. All etch Aaron Judge, Nestor Cortez X-Fractor, and a Matt Shaw X-Fractor. So there we go. On to Mega number 2. I wish more people appreciated Luminance for the quality of the photography. But I also understand that the way that they write the names on Luminance could be done so much better. Kind of eats away at me. All right, this is the Fanatics Mega. We're going to get Topps branded refractors on this one. DJ Hers, the first one. DJ Hers, I believe, used to be in the Cubs system. Cubs farm system. Anthony Santander, former Oriole. Johanski Noel and Cedric Mullins. Oh, look at that, another auto. Justin Robleski for the Dodgers going to Tyson. The Mega's coming through again. Very nice. Always love seeing some autos and Megas. Brooks Lee pulled a superfractor of Brooks Lee last week. That was fun. Ryan Jeffers Topps Fractor. Or Elvis Martinez Topps Fractor. 2 more packs to go. Oh, backwards. Mackenzie Gore, anything special about that one? No. Corbin Carroll Topps Fractor. Last pack. And we'll get into our Topps archives. Oh! Are you kidding me? A Shadow Etch Juan Soto in a Mega. Mets. Kevin. That doesn't happen often. Wow. Okay. Heck of a box. All thanks to Tommy for pulling this one off the shelf. Aaron Shunk, Andres Jimenez, and Kiter Montero. Closing things out. My goodness. All right. That leaves us with one more box before we get to our Panini Gold Pack random. One card in this Archive Signature Series box. There have been some very, very good cards in this that we have pulled. I have no idea what this is going to be, but I'm hoping it's a banger. It is very thin card. So let's see what we got here. Who's taking home the other auto? I am seeing an Oriole 20/24 Cedric Mullins for the O's. Brian E. picking up the Cedric Mullins. Very nice. Very sharp auto. There we go. All right. We're not done yet. Not yet. We got to random off this. Let's see what kind of good, fun things we have. Let's find out who's getting the gold. So to do that, we head back to the randomizer. All right, we're going to paste in our names. We are going to roll the dice, a grand total of 11 times. Name on top after 11 times gets the gold. Good luck. And it is Brian. Brian not only gets himself an auto, he gets himself a nice shiny gold pack. Very nice. Let's see what you got here, Brian. Hopefully something solid. All right, we are going to Cameron Brink for the Los Angeles Sparks. This is going to be numbered 5 of 50. 5 of 50. Second-year player. I believe she tore her ACL her rookie year. She's also very good friends with Stephen Curry. What in the world? If the out of 50 wasn't enough, here's a base of the scene. Are you kidding me? Come on. That's all we can get out of that. Boo. All right, well, free cards. But two of the same player, like, come on. Oh, well. All right, that's going to do it. That is our triple box Tops mixer. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in on that one. All right. Let's see what we got. We'll update the big board. According to what lists? I can't sense the cheekiness of that comment. All right, we're down to 4 spots in our Topps Finest Baseball single box. We still got 2 spots, 2 teams in our Panini Immaculate Football and 9 in the EB Dub. So while we are waiting for that, let's see what else we can pull out of the hat here. We're also going to sleeve up all of these fun refractors that we pulled. That was honestly for Chrome, like the amount of refractors they put in mega boxes is wild. Even if it is an exclusive, I mean, 10 of what, the 40, 50, 60 cards are the exclusive refractor. I mean, most are like, you get 4 cards, and then the rest are just a bunch of base. So, I mean, that I do appreciate that Topps does for these products. Because it could be significantly less. And also, oh, yeah, fair. Okay. Yeah, those lists, okay. I don't quite see it, but I don't know. Trey Sweeney, he's still a rookie, I guess. It's, the whole service time thing is kind of annoying Because you have guys, you're like, I know you played all of last year. Like, what are you still doing here with your rookie status? Or you get a guy that's in like a rookie of the year conversation, and you have to sit there and think about it, and you're like, when did this dude actually come up? The dumb things we think about, you know? All right. We got ourselves another break. Top's Finest Baseball. Let's go grab that box. 1 second. All right. There she is. So let's wipe these off the board. We'll update our other numbers here. Okay. All right. Sup, Carter? How was your Culver's? Did you have cheese curds? I hope you had cheese curds. All right. Tier 2. Tier 1. Oh, no, this is triple team tiered. What the heck am I doing? I'm losing my mind. I apologize. Wow. That was embarrassing. Let's go back to the board. I'm all over the place today. If you could not tell, it's Friday. All right. This makes a lot more sense now. Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1, 10 names. Now it makes a lot more sense. So we're going to random every single list a grand total of 14 times to figure out what we got for our teams. Good luck. Oh, the Buffalo Tenders are amazing. You know, over the pandemic, like that crushed me when they didn't have Buffalo Tenders for like 2 years. Maybe even longer than that. Like that was their best menu item. And then they changed their barbecue sauce. Don't get me started about that. Don't change a fat man's barbecue sauce. That's all I'm going to say. Buffalo tenders and honey mustard? Buffalo tenders and barbecue. You'll never get. I love honey mustard, but I mean, I'll try it now that you're recommending it. Jeffrey down to Jeffrey. That's easy enough. There we go. There's our teams. We'll copy and paste it 3 times. Time to get to ripping. The finest monsters. The greatest case ever. All right. Worst card in the... I hate this out of 99, Jordan Alvarez. All right, here we go. We're getting back into Topps Finest of the 2025 edition. It is triple-tiered teams for this run-through, as we have a single box here, and one spot in this break is also going to get one of these, a gold Panini VIP pack. So we're going to dive in every single spot. 3 teams. There's all those teams right over there to the right. We're looking for 2 autos and hopefully a lot of big bangers. Let's find out. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Six packs in total. That's all there is. I wanted that card so bad. I thought about making you an offer for it. Like, the timing of that could not have been any sweeter. X-Fractor Tarek Skubal. Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox to 49. 49 Brooks Baldwin. Those pesky White Sox going to Kelly. Aaron Judge to 200 for the Yanks. And Tyson. Silver Corbin. All right, there is pack 1 on to pack 2. MJ Melendez rare. Royce Lewis X-Fractor. Jacob Wilson. There's a lot of Jacob Wilson in this product, but this one's numbered to the A's out of 150. The Athletics going to Tony. Tony picking up the Jacob Wilson. Pack 3. Still looking for 2 autos. Oh, there's one. How about a patch auto? Luis Angel Acuna to 75 for the Mets. The Mets, Jeffrey. Jeffrey picking up the Luis Angel Acuna. That needs a big. I got to go to the back row for these top loaders for this sucker. Very nice. Rookie patch auto. A game-used piece of equipment or uniform from an official Major League Baseball game. Very nice. Good stuff. Congrats. Kyle Tucker to 250 for the Cubbies. Jackson Jobe, silver. Halfway through. On to pack 4. X-Fractor McCutcheon, rare. Ronald Acuna to 99 for the Braves. Tyson. Thomas Segesi for the Cardinals X-Fractor. Nice Roki. Silver Luis Robert. That's right. You got a home field advantage in a mega. That mega was on fire too. The top shelf mega conversation needs to be had. We've been pulling a lot of really good megas. A lot of good hits out of a lot of megas. Austin Wells rare. Kyle Tucker again. That's different art from the other one that we pulled. Where is it? Now I got to go looking for it. He was in his City Connects in the other one. Where was that? Huh, look at that. Both the 250. That's trippy. All right. So, Cubbies, Jeffrey, starting a little Kyle Tucker rainbow there. Shohei. All right, final pack should have our final auto. It should be behind this card. It is a rookie. It is Chase McDermott for the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have been hot tonight. Jeffrey picking up the Chase McDermott. Sweeping the autos in the box. Congratulations. The rookie auto. We'll wrap things up in X-Fractor with Luke Keschall. Ooh, we got some color coming up here. I don't know what it is. We got color, I think. Oh, no, it's just the grass. They did a very poor job. I thought there was some gold peeking out of there. I thought we had ourselves another Superfractor. Instead, it's just Jacob Wilson and Rhett Lauder. So there is our 6 packs of Topps Finest. We're not done yet, though, folks. Because now we find out what's in here and who it's going to, more importantly. So let's copy that list of names again. And to the randomizer we go. 5 times we will go on the dice. Name on top gets the Panini VIP Gold Pack. 3, 2, 1, and it is Jeffrey staying hot. He closed us out. He swept the autos, and now he gets the bonus prize. Congratulations. It's the full trifecta happening there. All right, let's see what we got. Good luck. Try to be very careful because the way that these cards come out sometimes, you never know which side is up. Angel Reese. What's with all these WNBA players in this? Angel Reese. And another one. Kelsey Plum. Angel Reese and Kelsey Plum. Couldn't even get it numbered? Come on. All right. And that'll do it for our single box of Topps Finest Baseball. Man, there is like an unhealthy number of WNBA players in these gold packs. I mean, we pulled a Caitlin Clark to 50 the other night. That was legit. We can get some more sports here, I would hope. All righty. Let's see. What else can we throw up on the site here? Again, we've got the Immaculate. Immaculate is still hanging out there. Both the EB Dub and the two very big teams, mind you, the Patriots and the Vikings. So if you're going quarterback hunting for Drake May or for J.J. McCarthy, those options do exist still for you in the first of 3 boxes in a fresh case. I've got the case sitting right here next to me in this box of 2024 Immaculate Football. Looking for some shields. See if we can find a monster or 2 or 3. Nine spots left in the EB Dub. A chance to get some very good teams very cheap. And then the 2 teams outright. All right. Let's see what else we can find that we can put up on the board here tonight. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there an 8th up there? No. Okay. Let's do this. Do some math in my head here quickly. All right, we're gonna do one other. No, I mean that wouldn't be frowned upon if it was all Clark and Beckers. That's for sure. But the majority of them have not been. Therein lies the problem. One sec. I got one other idea. All right, we're just gonna have some cheapo fun with these. We're gonna throw up another break on the board. Let's see here. See what we can find. All right, we're gonna put up a Panini Prism single mega box, BOGO tiered teams, and then we are going to random off among the teams that buy in another one of these. So somebody's going to get that. So that break is now on the board. We were down to 8 on our EB dub. So 8-2 is where we are at. Different brands of mag holders magnets are turned opposite, so they repel each other when stacked. Who does that? Really? That seems like factory error more than anything else. Just throwing that out there. A quick reminder for everybody, too, when it comes to the two 2024 Panini Immaculate Football breaks, you can save 15% off either of the last two teams that are up, the Vikings and the Patriots, or any of the 19 teams that are still remaining on the other side of that break. So we have the Patriots and we have the Vikings. The Patriots at $4.25, the Vikings at $4.99. So for those of you bad at math that need a calculator like myself in the quick moment, that is actually the Vikings at $424.15. The Patriots, instead of being $4.25, are actually going to be $3.61. So significantly cheaper than the list price there. Is 15% off both of those teams with promo code TSB Football, all lowercase, all one word. So $16.99, the Panini Prism on the board. We're going to be randoming off one spot. We'll get the Panini VIP Gold Pack from the 2025 National as a part of that break. So in 15 spots, that is brand new to the board. You get two teams in that single mega box of Prism Football. So chance at some nice parallels in addition to potentially picking up a gold pack that retails in the neighborhood of $100, $120 a piece. So not too bad. We probably could throw another one up. Let me see what we can do here. Let's do this. 1 second. We'll add one more baseball break tonight. Let's see where we're at here. Hold on. Let's we're down to 13 on our prism. See what other fun we can find here. Six spots, $20 each. Winners get gold packs. 6 spots of... Oh, so just 6. Okay, so you're saying, okay. So one person gets the gold, and that's it? We should... I wish we knew how many different sports were in the gold packs, because, I mean, there's golf, there's WNBA, there's NBA, there's NFL, there's NIL, there's I saw tennis in there. We pulled a Yannick Skinner, something like that. I don't even remember his name. Let me think here. I got an idea. We are going to do this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna bring back the mixer we just did. Except we're gonna make it triple tier teams. So $29.99. 2 of these. Topps Chrome Megas. 1 archive signatures and a gold pack. 10 spots. $29.99. So TopShelfBreaks.com. Throw another one up there. But ideally, what I really love is if we could burst into this right here. 2024 Immaculate Football. This is a fresh case. Fresh case. What is with those mags, Tyson? That is so weird. So weird. All right, so we're down to nine on the Prism. 8 on the Fanatics. Not Fanatics. Topps Chrome. Topps Mixer, Part 2. And 7 on the EB Dub. We're slowly but surely creeping. It's just da, 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 da. Prism Football, we're already at. We're down to 2 on the baseball. All right, you guys like those. That's good to know. All right, we're gonna do some Prism Football. Ryan, Tyson, and Jeff. All right, BOGO teams. That's what I did for this one. I'll make sure I don't screw it up this time like I did the last one. Let's see what we got here. 2024 foosball. There will be a couple of combo spots in the second tier. Let's get to randomizing. There's tier 2, our 2 combo spots, Bengals, Browns, and Seahawks, Titans. List there, and 15 entries there. We're going to random each list. Grand total of my favorite number.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times. Round and round and round we go. All right, and 9 times on our names. Tyson down 2, Jeff. And there are our teams. Probably helps if I, type what we got going on here. Panini Prism Football Box BOGO teams. All right. Here we go. We got a single mega box of Panini Prism Football 2024 edition that we've got here ready to rip. And on top of that, one spot in this break is going to get this, a 2025 Panini VIP Gold Pack from the 2025 National. Hopefully have some good stuff in there. We've been pulling a lot of WNBA players. I don't know what to make of that, but we're going to find out what's in this box first. There's our teams off to the right. Everybody getting 2 teams. Some of you getting 3 if you had a combo spot in that second tier. But let's rip. Let's find out what we get. Hope for some good stiff. All right, CJ Stroud. Stewart. Silver, Brian Urlacher. Oh, look at that. Nice purple Pulsar Brock Bowers. That's going to the Raiders and Jeff. Nice little pickup there. The Purple Pulsar, the Mega Box exclusive. For Prism. Travis Etienne Jr. Khalil Mack Silver. And we got ourselves a Donnie Mitchell. That's going to be our patch premier jerseys for the Colts and Jeff. Halfway through the Mega. Marist Lifu. Terrible pronunciation on my part. God. Yeah. Marist Liufau. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with. Old school John Jefferson for the Chargers. Silver Levante David. Mike Allstott, purple Pulsar for the Bucks. The fullback to rule all fullbacks. Let's see what we got here. Final pack. Cortland Sutton. Xavier Worthy with the padded helmet. Imagine you're a rookie in the league and the only picture they get of you is with the concussion helmet. All right. Those are the packs. Now it is time to see who gets this. Can't even pull up the right thing if I wanted to. I mean, he pretty much is a bobblehead in that thing, more than anything. All right, here we go. Name on top after 14 times. Jeff. Jeff wins the gold. Going for gold. See what we got this time. Oh, I saw the man, the myth, the legend in a Baja. Larry Bird. Larry Bird Baja. Behind him, we got more WNBA. Rebecca Lobo. For the New York Liberty, man, it's never going to stop. There's going to be WNBA in every single one of these packs. That's just how it goes. It's our fate. Larry Legend. Yeah, calculated investment is correct. All right, that's going to do it. Single box of Panini Prism Football. All right. Head back to the big board, see what we got. Baseball has sold out. That didn't take long at all. So that's going to be our next one. It's random here. And that one we turned into a triple team tier. That I know. I'm not going to screw that one up. All right, let me go grab some archives. All righty. Ham, like the food? All righty. Here we go. 10 names in total. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. We're going to randomize each list 13 times. Lucky number 13 on this Friday. Giants down to the Angels. Oh, that kind of ham? Indifferent. All right. There's our 3 tiers. 13 times. Unarmed names. Good luck. Brian down to Tyson. Lizrip. We had so much fun last time, we said, hey, let's do it again. That's right, another 3-box Topps mixer with Topps Archives Signature Series and Topps Chrome Megas, and one of these. This time, though, we're going triple-tiered teams, so we're going to have some fun with this one. There are 10 spots in total. Every single team in this break, every single spot in this break, getting 3 teams. So there's all of our teams off to the right side of your screen. We're going to clean up things nice and neat with all this extra cardboard crumbs we've been getting everywhere. And we're going to find out what we win inside these boxes, or what you all win inside these boxes. There it is. First one up. Good luck. Here we go. At this point, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That's about where I'm at. You're going to have the Topps Fractors. Brady Basso. Connor Norby. Nolan Arenado silver, and a Jordan Alvarez, and a Jacob Wilson. Lots of parallels in that pack. Specifically, Otto Lopez. Nacho! Salvador Perez. Like you go your whole life and your name is Nacho. Jose Ramirez. I don't know if that would be a good or a bad thing. Ryan Bliss and Michael King round out the last of the Topps Fractors in box number 1. As we head to box 2. Close the EBW and we break Immaculate. What? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We're only a few spots away from cracking some Immaculate Football tonight. Say no more. Ronald Acuna. Dylan Cruz, and Juan Yepes. TopShelfBreaks.com. Oh, another auto. Dustin Harris to 150 on the Blue Wave. Ranges. Brian. We're keeping the autos coming in these megas. A numbered one to 150. Caden Dana. Max Fried. Gustavo Campero. Andrew Vaughn, now a Brewer and causing havoc everywhere he goes. Final pack, Michael Hellman, Zach Wheeler, and Hurston Waldrop. All right, those are our two megas. Now we move to archives. Here's our archives. See what we get. One card, one auto. It's another thinner card. Slow play it. It's got a nice border to it. I see a pirate hat. Who's got those pirates? Kelly. 1 of 10, Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds, 1 of 10. What set is this from? (2022) Heritage? Yeah. There you go. All right. Congrats, Kelly. And that brings us to our Panini Gold Pack Randomizer. So let's update those lists, see who's going to get the winner chicken dinner. All right. We're going to roll the dice 10 times. Name on top gets the gold. And it is Tyson. Tyson wins the gold. We'll see if we can keep this lovely WNBA streak going. That just seems to continue to happen. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, these packs. Not a bad name. Sabrina Ionescu. She's good. And how about her teammate, Brianna Stewart? Two base. Like I seriously, like, I want to shuffle these up if we do any more of these gold packs, because I'm like, what are the odds that the next one in this pile has WNBA players? Like, I'm afraid to even, like, touch the rest of the stack, if I'm being perfectly honest. All right, well, that's going to do it. Topps 3-box baseball mixer, part 2. All right. Slide those into a nice package and shipped off to you, Tyson. Yeah, the line to meet her at the WNBA All-Star game in Indianapolis was wild. Like, absolutely wild. It's got a lot of fans. I mean, there were people that stood in a line for like a solid like hour and a half before she was scheduled to come out and meet with folks. And I still don't think everybody got through the line. All right. We're going to sleeve up all these Topps fractors from our megas. Hey, Carter, I still got your Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle hanging out here on the desk if you want it. I'm sure the answer to that is no, but, you know. Oh, hero. What up, J Flip? We're down to 3 on the EB dub. And we are cracking some Immaculate Football. We are so close. 3 spots. I mean, it's right here. Right here. There it is. Meh. A Fast and Furious binge on your own accord or something that's on TV? Oh. I'm sorry, Chris. Duh, Tyson. Who doesn't know? I commend you for watching Tokyo Drift. Yeah, Brian Robinson going to San Fran was a bit of a shock. That kind of neutered Isaac Grendo. You didn't know that, Jay Flip? Are you kidding me? Bro, you gotta look at the TikToks of that show. It's intense. The EB Dub is sold out. We're ripping some Immaculate. Like, no joke. Like, go to Instagram, go to TikTok, and watch the videos of that show. It is trippy. Just search it. You'll find it. Even on Google, you'll find it. I would probably get terrible vertigo. Just saying. Like, it's that stuff's intense. All right. Bears, Raiders, Cardinals, Ravens, Giants. What is Alien Earth? I'll send you one. Don't worry. I'll send it after I get this randomized. Yeah, what is Alien Earth? I don't know what that is. I'm curious now. Is it like the mysterious things about Earth that we don't really know about? Conspiracy laden. 15 entries in on the EB Dub. And we're not randomizing anything, so it's whatever order they land in. We're going to roll 3 dice 16 times. Good luck. Anybody that doesn't get in on the Immaculate will end up getting in on a single box of Luminance. All right, there it is. Ryan, Kelly, Jaywalk, and Mel K picking up teams in the iMac. Okay, fine. I deserve that. Well, hold on. I'm going to send this to you. If I get any signal in this shop. All right. There's your first 2 minutes. You can go down the rabbit hole for everything else. All right. So we've got that figured out. Now we're going to figure out who gets the Commanders as a freebie team in this break. Everybody who bought a team outright, that is 26 of you in total, are going to be randomed in to win the Commanders on this one. We're going to roll the dice again 16 times again. We didn't even have to roll the dice. Could have just copied over the number. And it is Sparks. Sparks in his lion spot. Picking up the Commanders. Congratulations. You know, really, I that's terrible. Come on. While true, come on. I forgot that happened to Robinson, if I'm being perfectly honest. Could you imagine going to a Dead show at the Sphere with the crowd that band attracts? Look at this. Immaculate. Isn't it? It's crazy. I'm so happy we get to crack this open. We didn't do any Immaculate last year, and it made me sad. Six cards. That's all that's in here. 6 cards. Oh, 1,000% vertigo. For days. 4 days. All right, here we go. Big boy break. That is the worst feeling ever. That happens to me on the train when I'm not paying attention and I think the train's moving, but it's not. The newest football release from Panini, 2024 Immaculate Collection. One of the best releases of the year in its nice, pretty tin. 6 cards is all that is in here in each of these boxes, and we have a pick your team break to roll along with it. Congratulations to Sparks for picking up the Commanders as a freebie in this one. He purchased the Lions. The Lions came up in our randomizer. So the Commanders, the most sought-after team in this set, going to Sparks for free. So let's see what we got happening here. Let's pull a banger, shall we? We got to pull a banger. We got to finish the night on a high note. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Oh, this is, that the shine on that. I already like this. This is nice. Can I just tear this, or is this gonna? That is the weakest. Like, somebody could literally just. All right, whatever. In a box. This is like National Treasures now. The way that they set these up. We do need a cover card. Who can be our cover card? How about Savage Opress? Oh, there's tape on the sides too, man. See, this is what happens the first time that we open these. They got to put all these tampering seals on them and make sure we're not being crazy. Pull 18 Brock Bowers. I will do my best. If you were in the EB dub, we'll be cracking that luminance right after this. Okay. First up, Saquon Barkley, 21 of 65 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Thomas. And like these cards are thick. They are high quality. They are nice. Can't go wrong with them. First patch coming up for the Seahawks, DK Metcalf, 65 of 99. Going to Tyson and the Seahawks. Nice two-color action there. Oh, another very nice card. Devontae Smith for the Eagles, 17 of 35. That is some white, gray, black. That's a four-color patch in there. 17-35. How about a championship memorabilia? 89 of 99. Tony Dorsett for the Cowboys. And Thomas. All white championship memorabilia. It's not from the Super Bowl. It's just in the shape of a Lombardi trophy. And we have our first auto is a patch auto. Andre Rison for the Falcons. Mel K. 81 of 99. Two color for the Falcons. Very nice. Second to last, we've got Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. 78 of 99. Dolphins, Mike Heck for the Chop. And our final should be an RPA. And it is for the Commanders, Luke McCaffrey, 92 of 99 on the three-color, going to Sparks and the Commanders spot that he picked up as a freebie. Nicely done. We'll reload our top loaders here since 140 is the clear apparent for this set. And actually, you know what? We're gonna go to 190. 190 seems a lot safer there on these cards. All right, that is box 1. We move on to box 2. See, that came off. That one worked. That did its job. The last tin, not so much. A little bit thicker than the last one. Let's see if that stands for anything. All right. Here, let's move them onto there. That one works a little bit better. First one up. It is a base. It is a base. Khalil Mack for the Chargers, 98 of 99. Chargers going to Thomas. Just take one Brock Bowers. Kelly, I'll be honest, I really hope we do pull a Brock Bowers for you. Next up. Oh, would you look at this? Niners, Jeff. How about a laundry tag? Or size tag, whatever you want to call it. 5 of 5, Brandon Ayuk. Very nice. Brandon Ayuk. We ran out of 190s. I'm not used to using 190s. These cards are throwing me off for what is needed. All right, next up, next patch. Staying with the Niners on this one. How about some Brock Purdy? This is past and present. 89 of 99. Where did he go to school? Is that his college jersey? He's got that yellow? All right, next one up. Oh, this one's pretty too. Clearly immaculate jerseys. Rome Odunze and the Bears for Ryan. 64 and 99. That is jersey behind the player. That's a cool looking card. I wish that had some color to it. That would pop if this had some color. All right, moving on. How about a throwback? Drew Pearson, Super Bowl 12 champion. Drew Pearson and the Dallas Cowboys, 4 of 49 for Thomas. Beautiful auto. And on card. Our next one. Tank Bigsby. RPA, 38 of 99. Going to the Jags. And Nielsen. See how the playing time splits up for the Jaguars. In that backfield is a very busy backfield in Jacksonville. They got 3 guys back there to run the ball. All right, final card box 2. Which way are we going? We're going this way. What do we got here? Oh, Joe Milton III. 83 and 99 for the Pats. With the number match going to Tyson. The other Patriots quarterback. I saw Patriots like, ooh, wait, no, that's right. While on the Cowboys now, was not the same last year. Got some promise, though. I will say that. All right, can we pull some last box magic here? I think we all wish that was Brian Thomas Jr. Just saying. You talk about a player who's also very polarizing from a fantasy perspective. A lot of people think he's going to fall back to earth this year. I'm not quite sold on that, but we'll see what happens. That's, yeah, pretty much. All right, we're not going to look. We're not going to look. We're not going to look. All right. I tell you, if there's not a monster in this side of the case, though, there's got to be something lurking in the other side. That's all I'm going to say. Travis Etienne Jr., sticking with the Jags, 34 of 35 for Nielsen. A JJ patch. We shall see. Oh, this is very nice. Not on the team anymore, but Tyson Seahawks, DK Metcalf, 6 of 25. Nice 3-color. Oh, Dolphins. Mike Hack. That's pretty. Tua. 2 of 10. Logos. That is a pretty card. Very nice. All right. Getting into the good stuff. CJ Stroud, 28 of 99 for the Texans. Sparks. Getting CJ. Our first auto is a throwback. Oh, wow. Name I have not seen in a very long time. 30/49, Harry Carson for the Giants. Mel K. Harry Carson. Wow. Okay. '70s and '80s Giants legend. Should we go top or bottom? Let's go in order. Marshawn Lloyd, 97/99 for the Packers. RPA. Packers and Carter. Backing up Josh Jacobs. Gotta go thicker on that one. Last card. Let's see what we got here. It's a rookie. It's a Dolphin. Jalen Wright eye black. 37/99 with the silver auto. Going to the Dolphins and Mike Hack. Jalen Wright. All right. Well, we made our way through 3 boxes, and I tell you what, I got a feeling there's still a monster lurking in those other 3 in that case. We'll find out eventually, but that'll do it for these 3 boxes. All right. All right, we're going to go grab the Luminance, our final break of the evening, because I don't think we're going to get 18 spots filled in the other half of that Immaculate collection. 1 sec. All righty. Luminance. Is this a BOGO? It's a BOGO. All right. Yeah, Chris, we'll be back Wednesday night with. I can guarantee you we will have more baseball breaks on Wednesday. And we'll usually post those either Tuesday or like early Wednesday, like late morning, depending. All right. Let's get to it. Luminance. 15 entries between the EB dub and spots that were bought outright. Tier 1, Tier 2. Rolling the dice 8 times. Chiefs down to the Packers. And how many times did we say you're 8? Okay. Make sure I'm doing the same numbers. Dolphins down to the Ravens. Jaywalk down to Kelly. All righty. See what we can find. Yeah, my wife texted me and she's like, Bajan's a dog. And I'm like, what happened? And yeah, looking at the play-by-play, because I recorded the game. Looks like I know what I'm doing when I get home tonight. I'm gonna watch the Bears until 1 in the morning. What I can't wait for are more of the calls for Bajan to start, even though he's playing against third stringers. So that'll be fun. All right, here we go. Our final break of this Friday evening, it is a 2025 Panini Luminance Football single box BOGO tiered teams. This is off of our Everybody Wins. We had some spots that got in on this break, and then we got some people who just bought into this break. But we're looking for 3 autos, 1 patch in this box. We'll see what we can find. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Just 4 packs. Every single pack gonna have a hit. The jump from Barkley. I love this. So good. Arroyo. That's going to be for the Seattle Seahawks. New tight end for them to 249. Going to the Seahawks. Where are those Seahawks at? Kelly getting that one. And our first hit, it is a patch. It is Chad Ochocinco for the Bengals. Those Cincinnati Bengals, they belong to Mel K. Vintage materials. One of the best of his time. All right, on to pack number 2. We got autos the rest of the way here. Beck for the Raiders. Jack Beck, TCU, 299. Tyson. And Trey Harris for the LA Chargers to 700. Going to be our first auto. Chargers going to Mel K. Chargers trying to rebuild that wide receiver room. Drafting Trey Harris. Nice number, Jamar Chase, to 100 for the Bengals. On the Fusion insert. Color match on the orange. Harold Fannin. Thick pack coming up here. See what we got. Justin Herbert to 100. Mark Andrews to 299. Whoa. Dick Vermeil for the Philadelphia Eagles. 19 of 20 with the Hall of Fame inscription. Okay, that's cool. Tyson. That's real cool. Coach Dick Vermeil, Pro Football Hall of Fame 2022. I had no idea. I'm like, that's a really thick card. That's a cool card. Love the Coach autos. Oh yeah, you're Kansas City, yeah. Like oh man, that might be my favorite card of the night. Do we have another one coming up? Marvin Harrison Jr., 1 of 35. So first one off the print press there for the Cardinals. That is a combo spot going to Brian. And vintage autographs, is this Eric Moulds? It is Eric Moulds. 62 of 100 for the Bills. Tyson picking up a couple vintage autos. Very nice. What up, T-Bins? He's probably obsessing over his Fast and Furious movies, mumbling under his breath how I just badmouthed Tokyo Drift. All right, that's going to do it for our single box of 2025 Luminance Football BOGO tiered teams. All right. All right, folks. Well, the only things left on the board, unfortunately, we didn't get to the full sellout tonight. Didn't move the under wraps football or the other side of the Immaculate Football. So those will move to Wednesday. We are down to just a few spots left in that. So we got an EB dub up. That's going to happen Wednesday along with the other half. We got 12 teams left that you can buy in on there. We'll keep the under wraps up as well. So that's going to do it for us here on this Friday evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us here and hope you have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, we will be back on Wednesday. Wednesday, we will be back ready to rock and having fun with some more breaks, some more football, baseball, and who knows what else thrown in. But until then, enjoy the Saturday and Sunday, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Take care.